So I like the Texas-sized tater potatoes. It's great value, has good texture. Potatoes really good, crunchy, and it's a good product from my side. So I have minced spicy garlic right here. It's already in a can, easy to make. I'm gonna put in, mix it in with my chicken and potatoes. It's gonna be a great seasoning as well. Here for my next side item, we have the intensely sweet corn. And this is gonna be a good source of starch. It's a great source, vegetable, and you can't go wrong. I'm gonna mix it in with my garlic and oil and just bake it in the oven, and it'll be all set. Here we have the main entree of the whole dish. It's the star of the show. Hillcroft boneless chicken breast. I like to go with chicken breast because this has more flavor, texture to it, and it's a bit more healthier than other compared to chicken thighs and other meats. And there you see the price for it. And here we're going to be cooking it later. Now for the baked potato, you need some cheese to make it melt and be all nice and savory. So I'm going here with the healthy, organic Mexican blend, HEB product of course. The way you're going to put it right before it goes in the oven, and it's going to melt just perfectly for your great baked potato. Now with that great meal, you need something to wash it down with. Nothing better than Coca-Cola. It's the most perfect drink to go with any kind of meal. Can't beat that price, $1.77. You need something to cook with, so we have the corn oil here. And you can see the price, Mozilla corn oil. I choose corn oil just because it's good, regular. It'll make everything good, structured, and it's a good source. For my dish, I have 3 of them right here. Black pepper grinder, McCormick. We have Morton's salt substitute, sodium free, and of course HEB cayenne pepper. All these spices are going to be put together to make the dish perfectly what you need and have a good kick to it. To add a little bit more flavor to the chicken, we have some garlic, herb, and wine marinade here. And it'll just add some more herbal essence to it, and you can't beat that price at 94 cents. Anybody can get it, and it'll be great to go with the marinade for the chicken. For the potatoes, to get it a nice golden brown crust, you want to use some butter. And I like to use, I can't believe it's not butter. 4 sticks, see the price here, it's at $2.94. And I can't believe it's not butter. You won't believe it's butter because it has a good smooth texture to it, and it's a really good flavor, and to the potatoes it's going to be a real good texture to it. Now add a little flavor to the potatoes. Once it's all boiled up, baked at the end, I'm going to sprinkle a little bacon bits here, Oscar Mayer's. It's $2.48, can't beat that price. And it's really there to add a little flat flavor, and really good. So I like to put it on my potatoes. I don't know about you, but it's really good. Alright, so to start things off, we're going to start off with the Texas-sized potato. Now, first of all, you want to wash it first, just to take the little excess dirt off. So you come over here. Always want to make sure you're eating clean food. There you go. Now we're going to move over here and go and cut it. Now there's several different methods to make a baked potato, and what I like to do is to just cut it into little chunks. That way the outer layer gets to be more crispier once it's baked in the oven. So we're going to cut it right here. There we go. Now we're just going to make little bite-sized pieces. There we go, nice little chunks. That way you'll be able to get a good little bite out of it every time you're munching on this next to your chicken. And you see these like bite-sized potatoes a lot in restaurants where they have them as side dishes, and that's where I kind of got my idea from. Get the next half right here. You just want to eyeball it here. You don't have to make it too fine grind. Just about done here. See the nice little chunks? I like to leave the skin on there. It just adds a little bit more flavor to it. You can do it either way. Take the skin off. Don't matter. And that This first process to starting off the potato. Alright, next we have the boiling process. And if you look over here, once you see when the bubbles are starting to churn up here, is when you want to start to put in the potatoes. Slowly transfer them over here. Just want to drop them. Yeah, watch your water here. And you just want to let them sit there for about 10 to 15 minutes. Until it gets nice and warm inside. Then you want to take them out and then transfer them over to the oven. There you go. Let them sit there and you should be good. Alright, now here we have the main entree for what's for dinner. And it's the chicken breast, as you can see. And right now we're just going to marinate it, let it soak in, and then put in the baking sheet. So right now I'm just going to make little slits, you can see here, just so that when I put the marinade, you'll get little slits of flavor in each and every bite. Just like that. I want to put it in. Just like that. Alright, now I'm going to transfer it over here. That way I can put all the marinade in it all at once. Here I have the marinade, a little bit of garlic blend and paprika. And we just want to pour all of that on. Let that soak in. You want to let it marinate for about 20-15 minutes, just so it will get the flavors in. Right now we're going to use our hands to rub it all the way around. Just want to get it nice and coated, that way every single chicken breast is nicely set for your meal. Just a little rough toss here. You don't want to over season it, that way the chicken will be too flavorful. Just want to toss it around like such. And then after you finish tossing it around, you want to move it to the baking sheet where it'll be nicely set. There you go. And 3 pieces will fit in this sheet, but you can pick however many you want. I already put a pan spray of butter in there, and then once you put in there, you just want to let them separate a little bit. You want to put in the oven for about 30 minutes on temperature of 385 degrees, and once it's finished with that, we'll show you the final product. Alright, so after the potatoes are done boiling, you want to go over here and drain them out. Get all the water out of there. Excess water out. Get them all out. And then we'll shift them over here. And now before you put them in the oven, you want to season them. Just 3 seasonings here: black pepper, salt, and some cayenne pepper. Just want to do roughly here. A little bit of salt all the way around. Crushed black pepper. Toss it around. cayenne. Mix them around. And add a little butter to make it nice and golden. Let that melt in the oven. Alright. Then next, you just want to put them in the oven for about 20 to 30 minutes until it's nice and crispy. And now we wait and move on to what's next, which is the chicken and the corn. Alright, so for my final side item, we have corn. And we're going to come over here and wash it down. I'm going to take all these leaves gone real quick. Make sure you have no hairs on them. Slowly take all these hairs out, just so you won't have them when you're cooking it down. Corn compared to potatoes won't take as long. They're going to be about 10-15 minutes on the pan. Take all these little hairs out you see in the bottom here. Don't want to have those. You can't eat those. And then once you do that, you want to shift it over and dry it off. Paper towel. Make sure you don't too wet over here. And then you want to get your pan ready. And I'm going to do that by adding a little butter. Make sure that butter gets nice and hot. And there's never too much butter, so go at it with that. Let that get hot and steamed up. Make sure you're drying off the corn. And you just want to add your corn in there. Let it all get soaked in with the flavor of the butter. And after about 10-15 minutes, we're going to season it up with pepper. And I'll be back for you then. Now for the final process for the baked potatoes, we're going to add the good stuff to it. Some good Mexican blend cheese, HEB organic of course. So sprinkle that on top, let it melt. A healthy portion of that, won't hurt anybody. And of course, can't forget about real crumbled bacon bits, just to add a good crunch to your potatoes. And you want to just put that in the oven for about 2 to 3 minutes. It's going to take pretty quickly. After that process, your potatoes will be ready and done. Shift it in there, and we'll show the final product in about 3 minutes. Alright, finally the corn's just about ready. You just want to season it up a little bit, and I'm just going to add some black pepper here. Just want to toss that around, make sure you get it all good and savory on both sides. A little bit burnt side's good, gets a good crust to the corn, but don't worry about all that. Make sure you want pepper on all sides. A good healthy portion of pepper does not hurt anybody. It actually makes it more flavorful. And whenever I go to a restaurant and there's no pepper on the corn, I always ask for can I get some pepper on it, just so I can get some of that tanginess flavor. And this part is optional, but you can just add a little bit of teaspoon of garlic just for some extra zing. And make sure it's all around there. And we're ready for plating. You want to just give it about 2 minutes to rest a little bit, and I'll show you guys the final product. Alright, finally, you can't forget about your potatoes, and they're just about ready. Put all the cheese and bacon in it after the last video. And look at that. That is some good roasted potatoes with cheese, bacon. Just want to let that sit for a couple minutes, and it'll be ready to serve on a plate. Alright, so here we have both the side items ready. Corn on the cob right here to the left. And we have your mashed potatoes here with good cheese and bacon bits right there. And for finally, we're going to move on to the chicken, which we're going to let that bake right next. And I have this ready for plating. And that looks amazing. I know what you're thinking. Alright, and here we have our chicken breasts, and we have them marinated here for already 20 minutes, and now we're going to move them over here in the oven, which is at temperature of 380 degrees, and we're going to cook it for about 35 minutes. I'm going to do that right now. Alright, and I'm going to check back with you guys in 35 minutes. Alright, 35 minutes is up, and let's go check on our chicken. And look at that. You can see how beautiful and moist that looks. We'll grab a couple pieces here. Right there. This guy's gonna be hard to grab, but it's good. See that beautiful white meat flaking in? And we're gonna go plate it over here with all the rest of our sides. And dinner is served. You have our corn, baked potatoes with cheese and bacon, and our beautiful chicken breast that looks super juicy and ready to devour within seconds. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. I sure did, having to cook it all. So, thank you guys. So, as you guys can see here, our meal here is done. You can get a close up here of this beautiful piece of chicken. Just gonna cut it up a little bit, and you can see that beautiful white piece come out. Nice, moist, and juicy. Potatoes, corn, condiment here, Tabasco, habanero. Not many people like it hot, but that's my way and my flavor. Just gonna throw some here in our potatoes. And what better way to wash it off with some Coca-Cola? And conveniently, our cup says Coca-Cola on it, so nothing better than a nice ice cold Coke. And that's my meal, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this. I enjoyed making it, and I'm about to devour and dig in. Thank you guys, and have a nice day.